This house is ugly. This house is ugly. This house is really ugly. All of these houses were built over the last 30 to 40 years, and this style of house is still unbelievably prevalent today. They're still building them. Whatever happened to curb appeal? American residential architecture has gone through a number of evolutions throughout the decades, starting with your colonials, your farmhouse, neoclassical, Tudor style, ranch, prairie, mid-century modern, and even some fun ones like Spanish and the A-frame. But then enter the McMansion. If you'd like to see a great video on what led to the rise of the McMansion, there's an awesome creator here on YouTube named Stuart Hicks who has a great video on just that. And because he'll do it way better justice than I would, I'll just link it right here. Anyway, with the advent of the McMansion style house, footprints grew, originality was out the window, but there was one feature that got so out of control that it's now the primary focus of the face of the house. The garage door. Garages started becoming prevalent in the late 40s and early 50s after the end of World War II, and it started pretty innocently. Craftsman-style houses with a little lean-to garage, or even detached garages right next to the quaint houses bought right out of the Sears Roebuck catalog for $938. Yes, that's a real thing, and yes, that's the real price. But as time went on, a new hideous monster was born. Okay, we've overdone that. Snout houses. A snout house is a house where the garage protrudes out from the main part of the house, creating a sort of snout. As automobiles became more ubiquitous in American society and the garage grew from 1 car to 2 car and eventually 3 and even 4, homeowners didn't like that the garage was taking up so much space on the main level of their home. So they just kind of pushed it out. This made the front door less prevalent and less inviting, it inhibited natural light into the main house, and most importantly, it just made the house really ugly. What's worse is they're literally everywhere.
There's one. There's one. No, not that one. Oh, there's one right there. Not that one, but that one. Yep, there's another one. Yeah, so what? On this street, we've seen like 12 houses, and I think 10 of them had a snout. And then there's this monstrosity. Yeah, this is my snout house.
Builders and homeowners have tried to duct tape this issue by making garage doors more aesthetically pleasing, adding wood accents, arches, light fixtures, faux barn handles, and all sorts of other tricks. But it's sort of like wearing a hat to cover the fact that you're bald. The facade only works if you're not looking too closely. No shame to bald people, by the way. You're beautiful. You're doing great. So what can you do to avoid an ugly snout house? Fortunately, with the mass entrance of millennial homebuyers into the market who have an interest in function, form, aesthetic, and sustainability, builders have had to start listening. Their solution? Put the garage in the back of the house. This has always been an option, and in some areas, it's super prevalent already. The reason so many builders opt out of this option is because, well, you have to pour a ton more concrete for an alley behind the houses you're building, which costs a lot more money than just pouring a short driveway in the front. As with everything, this causes a new trade-off. Your garage being in the back limits your backyard space. The solution? Put in a swing garage so that the garage is on the side of the house. The problem with this? Well, it requires either a corner lot or a ton of road frontage in order to have a wide enough lot for vehicles to comfortably turn into the garage. Okay, we're getting into the weeds. The broader point here is that houses where the garage is the most noticeable feature from the curb are kind of ugly, particularly whenever it protrudes down toward the street. This is a problem for more than just aesthetic reasons. Americans' preferences are quickly moving away from the architectural blunders that make up the McMansion style, if you can call it that. Additionally, younger homebuyers are prioritizing smaller, more efficient space that make utility costs more affordable. This means that the value of these types of homes is declining in the eyes of future buyers and therefore decreasing in their rate of appreciation and monetary value as well. This might be a good reason to stay away, assuming you have other options. Unfortunately, some cities and towns out in suburbia just don't always have a healthy selection of architectural styles. Fortunately, in most established cities, there are still some beautiful old homes and innovative new ones that have sought to fix this problem. And hey, if you happen to be a jillionaire, you can always get one of those cool underground garages that no one will ever see. But if that's feeling a little unrealistic for your budget and you happen to be in the North Texas area, I know a guy who can help you find just the right home with just the right curb appeal. It's me. I'm the guy. Click the link in the description to get access to my future homebuyer tutorial. I'll teach you everything you need to know in just 15 minutes. Like and subscribe while you're here if you enjoyed this video, and click on this video next. YouTube thinks you'll like it. I'll see you over there.